for joining us on your fantastic, your favorite TV talk show, the first of its kind and it's trending in your neighborhood. And it is the His and the Has TV talk show. Thank you very much for joining us today. We are really glad having you on the show today. And today we're going to be talking about a very, very interesting topic. But I'm not going to reveal that to you. We're going to start by a proper introduction of my squad. On my right I have
your African queen, African diva.
she's truly a diva.
Yeah, boy, Emeka.
And the spectacular,
the world class, the world famous Hollywood. Just call it the roof shots.
and you have me, your host, your favorite, your best, Nimi. Thank you for joining us on the show today. So, like I earlier said, we're talking about youth relationship. And before now, we gave lots of tips, lots of information based on this topic. But we're going to move to another segment.
But don't forget, you can join the conversation. We're going to our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram page. Drop your comments.
Yes, don't forget that. Support the ministry. Okay, so we're going to find out. What do you think? What roles do you think parents have to play in this teenage relationship? Yes.
Yeah. Before we move on, I would still want for those who are watching this segment to understand that we are not talking about church relationship. We're talking about serious sexual relationship among teenagers where they involve in some activities that
the kissing,
are
the
mature, and the parents stuff.
Mommy and daddy.
So I think that parents, first and foremost, I think that phone issue is a very important issue. Your child should get to a particular age before you allow him or her access social media and begin to use phones for certain things, because you see 14-year-old, 13-year-olds using phones on Facebook and all those things. And I think social media platforms also should place a restriction. Do you understand? If people want to register for their site, they should be like, if you're not up to this particular age, don't register.
But don't you think we have that already?
They do. I might be born in 2000, I can put 1997.
Exactly.
Well, all the same, I think it still falls back on parents to minimize the rate at which their children hold these devices. Most people think it is a means of shutting them off. If their child is maybe throwing tantrum again, I think it's not done. That's what I think.
What do you have?
And one thing again is that the parents should always watch their child. Always watch their child, as in always ask the child questions.
Parental control, just like
those kind of things.
That parents and child
you should always know the kind of person your son is. In case of any kata like, I don't want to talk.
What is kata?
I don't have to say it here.
So I also think that they should monitor the type of programs their children watch
That's true.
on TV.
Like most of these cable networks, they now put parental control.
Yes. Monitor the kind of programs. You don't leave the TV just open to your children. Any program they want to watch.
Restrict them.
And I believe it's more fun if you sit down together with your family to watch a particular TV show. For example, you can watch our show on your TV. With your kids, and it's educative. You learn, your kids learn, and it's lively. I think.
And also for parents, I think you should also watch the kind of friends you allow your child stay around, because basically this relationship thing is because you're around friends that do it that you want to go and do it.
Yes.
You try to know the conversation they have. Your friend, what are people talking about? Just codedly, so it looks like you're trying to invade their privacy or something. Yeah. So what were people talking about? And she's talking to me about her boyfriend. So you know where it's actually leading, and you know where to correct her.
and most of you girls that waka late night waka, better stop it.
Yes, so
don't stop it, because it's not good. Once not since it's like 2.
And also mind
elderly
influence that is around your children. For example,
some adults
the adults that allow around your children, if they are misbehaving, stop them.
And I know this conversation is getting as hot as obolo soup on your fire.
But the one that is getting
you can join the conversation, please. We'd like to hear your comments. We'd like to know your experience.
And don't forget that my gist though. So if you want to hear my gist, just wait.
This kind of gist,
it's waiting me to talk. Just wait small.
Okay.
We'll be back after this break.
Just back after this break. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, you've missed a whole lot. But you are the most important part of the show now. So keep your ears wide open. And if there's any noise at your background, please tell everybody to keep quiet, because we are bringing the main stuff to you. You're still on the his and hers
Hers
show,
talk
your
show.
TV talk show that educates you. So sit back and relax and enjoy.
Okay.
So-
Let's talk about the dangers of this teenage relationship. So let's hear your own opinion.
Like, do you see
Kata.
Okay.
what is kata kata?
Tell us.
Belle for short. English,
Pregnancy.
Well, all in all, teenage belle. Thank you.
So if you indulge in teenage relationship, there's every tendency for you to get pregnant.
Yes.
And you know the implication of getting pregnant. You drop out of school.
Your destiny is reduced.
But before we go into
Seriously.
pregnancy, the boy will not just sit down with the girl, and pregnancy will just happen.
Everything something has
Yes, during that teenage relationship period, people start coming together unnecessarily, staying in secret places because it's kind of a thing. You know that society frowns at
Yeah.
it. So people start doing secret thing from there.
Backyard.
They will now be touching. From touching to start growing.
From there,
From there, you start
That
removing
like
clothes.
touch you.
Don't try it.
The rest, only God knows.
You say,
So
let me
please,
see. Let me see.
don't
What are you saying?
experiment. Don't
Don't
even
have
do
favorite
that.
friends.
You will just get
And-
pregnant.
Yeah. Another thing again you have to understand, aside being pregnant, there are worse disease and infection you can actually
Sexually
contact.
transmitted.
HIV. They have
Yeah,
yeah, for
but
face, so
HIV is
seriously.
too far. There's this one they call herpes.
Syphilis.
Herpes.
Staphylococcus.
I think it's on the mouth. You get to have
Ew.
blisters and different.
So I'll lose this marriage.
It's only if you
Make
go
Lose
do
back.
that.
You're so concerned about your lips. I thought guys don't have this.
So also aside from that, you know, for someone, for example, a guy or a lady starting at that early age to start indulging in sexual practices, my dear, I wonder when you're going to stop. Because as you continue doing it, the more the thing continues sweeting you, you continue looking for many different
What about
ways.
stunted
Do you
growth?
understand? And
It's
at that
actually
young
about
age,
affecting your growth,
Yeah.
actually.
stunted growth.
Yes, when you
So
start
you're saying
sex
that
at very
because of
early
it now
age.
that I'm like this.
No, you're not saying like
Oh,
that. Yeah, exactly.
like
But
you
I'm
did.
saying that.
You did.
But it has a way
Let's
of
not
affecting your growth.
let's not waste people in trouble.
Okay.
The parents will see them and say you are not growing tall again. Because, you understand? It's not that stunted growth is a major.
We're not saying it's a major, but
Yeah,
we're just
but it
saying
could
that it
also
actually
happen.
affects when you
And-
start having sex at a very early age. It
Young
affects you.
And don't not in
And
girls
don't-
much especially. You're the ones that are in danger
I'm
yourself.
telling you the
Mostly
truth. You
girls
stop
don't have
school.
wahala.
You carry the pregnancy for 9 months. The pains, everything is
Self-image
on
as
you.
well.
And the
Oh,
cause, and the kind of
No man wants to marry second hand though.
And the kind of
Later
dress,
close your leg.
and the kind of
Yes.
dresses girls wear.
Yeah.
Don't wear clothes that are too transparent that shows your body. Don't
Me,
wear clothes
me.
like all those crazy, like
Me,
those,
me.
like in the internet.
Hey, look at this one. No pairing
Christabel.
on the show. No
So
pairing.
aside from that, let's just hit it 111. So you get to lose your education,
Yeah.
you get pregnant, you lose focus. and
Everything
you
is all
become
about the
second
girl.
hand.
If anything should happen, it's you.
And stop wearing crazy jeans. Please, that's here from here
It's
to here.
fashion.
It's not fashion, that's
It's
crazy.
fashion.
That's madness.
Right.
That's big madness.
It's the latest trend. They say if you can't beat the crowd, join the crowd. Just join the crowd.
Chrissy, how you doing?
I'm not talking about it. Let's go for a quick break. We'll be back. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Alright.
See you.
Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to your favorite TV talk show, the His and Hers TV talk show.
It's an act.
Yeah, let me call it Excuse
Allow
me.
her.
Put his with passion.
I still remain your favorite African diva, Ehi, and you know the rest. So since you know them, moving on to our topic.
Make sure you tell us that thing you're thinking at the
She has to before she
You will
leaves.
tell
Okay,
us.
So let's come back here. So let's talk about how to cultivate or how to establish a wholesome relationship with the opposite sex as regards to teenage relationship.
Like still playing safe with the opposite sex, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
How to be safe.
I think that you understand youths, you understand teenagers.
Mhm.
You mustn't be having one particular guy you're always around with or in isolated areas. I think anything you're doing as a teenager, you should be in
In an
groups, do you
open
understand?
environment.
Groups, and there should be adult mentorship there so that people will not do funny things, because they say out of every 12 there must be one person that will want to corrupt, you understand,
Yeah,
the good.
yeah.
So you do your things in group, and I mean you have a lot to talk about. You have academics to deal with, you have a lot of other areas to deal with in your life, so why focus on one particular person that's not even experienced?
Yeah,
So you have to be in group and
Yeah.
it has to be with adult supervision.
Yeah, and as a young person, you need to have a goal
Yeah.
as an individual, because it's this goal that actually helps you through life. When you pass life, you get to have a vision, a plan at every point in time. For example, you can say at the age of 13, 14, I want to be this, I want to be that. At the age of 18, I want to be this, I want to be that. So you don't get distracted about things.
Make that goal your major priority.
So anything that is
Exactly.
coming
So
in
yes,
of your goal, you know that
just
this
like-
thing.
Yes. So at that age, at that point in time, you know that, okay, at this time, maybe for example, a person of 17, maybe to 20, you have a goal of, let's say, I want to finish secondary and university, and I want to start working. In that goal, you don't have anything to do with relationship. So once relationship comes in, you're like, okay,
This is
I
not
already know that
my
this,
zone.
this is not what I should do. So your goal should not be something you hide under your pillow. It should be something you see every day, written boldly on your wall, written on your mirror, anywhere you can actually see. Because it's this goal that actually reminds you of what
Where
you
you're
should. Yeah,
supposed to
exactly.
And-
So that's basically what's
And
going on.
another thing is that parents, mostly to the fathers, the father should be the actual boyfriend till the
Friend,
girl,
The very close
yes,
friend,
to the
yeah.
girl till she gets to the actual age she's supposed to have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Because if the father is not there for the girl might
Find
Find
love
someone
elsewhere.
They call it
Yeah.
daddy issues. They need to have daddy issues. So
The
the
girl
girl
Oh, Emeka. Anyways, also for the girls, dress the way you want to be addressed. Don't, like you said, don't wear crazy jeans, because that time you let boys begin to.
Yeah, I think I want to stress on that father relationship with their daughters, and it's vice versa. It also relates to the guys having a relationship with their daughters.
especially-
Because let's take for example maybe a housemaid who's living with this her aunt, and every time the aunt keep abusing her, using abusive words on her, you're ugly, you're this, you're that. Imagine such a scenario, that girl goes out and maybe let's say an Okada driver sees her and like, oh my god, you're very cute, and nobody has ever told you you have fine legs. And like, my aunt said I have yam legs. How come this guy said I have fine legs?
Yes,
So
yes,
it's
yes,
that.
yes,
Even if the guy is not cute, even if the guy has nothing, with that comments that guy has made, the girl will actually want to fall for it, because ladies we like appreciation. Everybody likes
also,
that.
I want to talk on cut your clothes according
According
to
to
your
your
clothes, not even your
available
size, according to your
material.
clothes, the available material is
Yeah.
there. Do you understand? Stop running after the wind.
Mhm.
And you cannot run faster than your legs can carry. You only be running in your head. There's time for everything.
Everything.
And most importantly, virginity is priceless.
Priceless.
Once you lose it, you've lost it.
You have-
You
you have
cannot
become-
even replace it. You become
Yeah.
second hand.
It's better you don't even try it at all, because once you
Yeah.
start, like
You have entered
fire.
the zone.
For girls,
Skip
make
on
keeping
it.
your virginity a major priority. In
It
fact,
still
that should be
exists.
goal now.
And people
That
should,
should be
instead of forming societies where people are discussing rubbish,
You can have a
form
club,
societies
you
where
know.
people promote good morals,
We have something like
virginity,
that,
and
That is
all
what
that.
this group
Yeah,
is
we
for.
have
So you
something like
can always like watch our
Mhm.
show. Yeah, you know, we're a group that
Get
encourage
information.
moral.
Wow, we've come to the end of this topic, and I believe we've addressed a lot of issues that are bothering things on the relationship with the opposite sex. Please, it's teaching time saves now.
Mhm.
It is better to run in the day than to run in the night. So please, to avoid falling on the way, please.
It's not
Run
about
in
the
the
secret
day.
though.
Yes, the secret.
Run.
This is not that secret. Just in
Run
10
is the
seconds.
day.
In 10 seconds. Just
Okay,
say it.
let me confess now. So after hearing this teenage relationship gist, there was one day that was disturbing me. I'm calculating now how.
Are you
You know,
serious?
it's
Tell
about
him
to-
no.
Are you
Tell him
serious?
So
no.
if
Carry
there's
it
a
on, wait, wait.
situation, follow me now. Let's go and leave
So
Bill.
no more. So
I'm just
please,
calculating
it to your virginity.
please no more babe. And also, remember our social media platform. We want to hear your story. If you have stories that you feel can help people out there, so please join us on our social media platforms. We would love to hear your stories and your experiences. And don't forget to invite your friends to like our page.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter,
Twitter.
and on Snapchat,
Yeah.
and we'll be sure to give you feedback. If you want my number,
That was my life. I was selling my market. If you want my own number,
You're not getting it.
all
No
right.
way.
So I want to say a very big thank you to our crew members. I want to
To
say a very
Virgin
big thank
Media,
you to
Reality
Virgin
Boom
Hood Media.
TV.
Please keep watching
Virgin Hood
Reality Boom
Stitches.
TV.
Boom,
And thank
boom,
you Virgin
boom, boom,
Stitches for this
pockets and
beautiful
Beautiful dress.
attire.
And thank you for the t-shirt too. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you, our
watching.
crew. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you you very
And
much.
thank you
for
most of
staying
all to
there.
our fans.
Very
You are
important.
always number one. Thank
Yes,
you so
so
much. We love you guys very much.
Bye.
Bye.